Jimmie, just how you feeling after that one? Do you feel like was the game progressing the way you wanted to up until things turned in the fourth?
Yeah, I feel like they made more plays than us. It was a great game. They ended up making a few more plays than what we did. Great job. I'm proud of my team. Crawled out a hole. Went on 4-game losing streak. Ended up being in this point right here. And I wanted to win, but at the end of the day, we didn't come away with it. So, heading the off season, continue to work.
Obviously, you and Jaquiski are close. What did you have your chance to talk to him after the dropped interception there? What was your message to him?
Just catch the next one that's coming to you. There's a lot of plays out there, and we could have did better, including myself. Miscommunication. It could have been easily touchdown. I think the guy dropped it. I don't know if it was an overthrow or a drop. And there was a lot of other stuff that was going on the field. That wasn't a play that cost us. It was a lot of plays.
2 touchdowns, it looked like the DB struggled to locate the ball, and then there was the one over you that you just mentioned that you didn't see the ball. Is there something with the background, with the lights, why do you think you guys can locate the ball in this spots?
On mine, I was just staring at the 7 route too much. I shove, exchange the coverage. I should have just had my eyes on the post. I was waiting for the corner to fall off, and I just kept my eyes right there, and then that's when I lost the ball. I should have just been doing my job. I can't speak on the other play because I was in coverage, so I didn't really get a good look at that.
Was your communication going okay out there? Were you guys able to communicate, or too loud, or anything going on?
We communicated. I just feel like they end up had some great plays and made some great catches, mixed it up.
I think they were 11 of 18 on 3rd down today, Jimmie. Anything you can put your finger on why they had so much success with?
Yeah, you lose games like that. When we can't get off the field, that's one thing I feel like we struggled. This game, couldn't get off 3rd down. We was on the field entirely too long.
On the personal foul there with Beckham, you're clearly not targeting him, but did he seem to lower himself into the range where you can get the personal foul?
Yeah, I'm a good aimer. I'm a good aimer, great aimer. It's just he failed right when he was catching it, and I already had him lined up. So I didn't try to hurt him, didn't try to target his helmet. It's like the second time versus the Rams. I hit Robert Woods, and the same thing happened. He lowered his target to protect himself. It's hard. It's a bang-bang play.
What made it so difficult trying to cover Cup today?
You say that again?
What made it so difficult trying to cover Cup today out in there?
How many yards did he go for?
Not sure, but he made some really big catches along there.
How much? 140. How many catches? Had himself a great day. Just got to do better. I'm not going to take away from how great of a game he had. We just got to mix it up some more, and DBs got to do their job if it's man coverage, and if it's zone, if you're in that zone, you got to do your job to eliminate the catch.
How special this roster is and making it more challenging with the way you battled back but then lost this game. Is it hard when you've got this special roster?
Yes, but each year the roster changes. So it's a lot of guys that probably want to get an opportunity to play with. That's the sad part of this. And then some guys that didn't finish the season get to come back next year. And I love to have those guys back. But like I said, it's going to be an entirely different roster with a few guys, well, hopefully a lot of guys coming back. But you never know that, that's not my job. That's up to head coach and the GM.
First half, the Rams ran the ball better than they had in the regular season against you. Anything you could put your finger on as to why?
I feel like them getting back Cam Akers, he was pretty big for that offense. He's a physical running, downhill runner, and he's getting healthier. And that's one person. And credit to the other running backs who was running the ball, but I feel like he was the reason why they had more rushing yards than usual.
When you're on the field for 42 plays in the first half, do you feel that in the second half? Was there maybe more attrition in the second half defensively than in some other games?
Yeah, so we feel it. I mean, we stay on the field that long. That's why I said third down was really killing us this game.
Jimmy, you said that there's a lot to be proud of this season. What can you be proud of today?
I could be proud of how hard our guys fought, offense and defense and special team. A lot of people counted us out since the beginning of the season. Proud of the coaches too. You know how Kyle mixed stuff up, Miko mixed stuff up. I seen a lot of people counting Miko out, 4-game losing streak. They was saying fire him, fire Kyle, fire John, and we dug ourselves out that hole, and we ended up in the NFC Championship game. You don't really see that happen too much. But like I said, we got to get back in this lab, train hard this offseason, and change this outcome.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
I deserve all the criticism my way. Why are you in here talking?
First off, I just want to take my hat off to the Rams. They did an excellent job tonight, and you know they won when it mattered the most. And I mean, for me, it's tough, but it's a moment a lot of athletes I know dream of. Just being in this moment, tie ball game, you can make that game-changing play. And for me, that's something I was thinking about all week. I know I can make that play. And when the play came up, I ain't make it. And I know that was a big play of the game, a big opportunity for me and for the team. And as a player, I mean, I just feel like I let my brothers down. But, I mean, for us, like, we didn't play how we needed to play. We left a lot of fields on the play, and obviously my play was a crucial one that I left on the field. And I really wish I can have it back, but I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, take your head off for the Rams, and you know they came in and did what they had to do.
The ball hung up there.
Yeah.
Is there any sense that you overthought it? I mean, it was almost too easy for you.
I mean, nah, man, I see it. I'm like, oh yeah, he fucked up. We about to win this game. And when it hit my hands, I thought I had it, and then I don't know how I dropped it. Like, I didn't drop a ball in practice all week, caught everything that came my way. I mean, it ain't too much you can do to practice a moment like that, you know. And the only time you get that moment is when you get it. You know, for me, it's a moment of truth, and a moment of truth showed, and I didn't step up. And for me, like, I made a game-winning layup in high school, like game-winning interception in high school. So for me, it's like I know I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like being at the highest level of football. Even when I was little, you see those guys make those plays for the team, make the big-time interception, and it was like I can be that guy. When it was in the air, I'm like, I'm gonna be that guy, and I just didn't come up with it.
What did Fred Warner tell you? It looked like he came over the sidelines, and I'm sure other guys were encouraging you.
Oh, I mean, hell, it was still 6 minutes left in the game. Like, no time to put my head down. You know, another opportunity could have came up as well. So for me, it was just like stay locked in and, I mean, keep fighting.
Your teammates have already been in here talking about how one of the reasons that you're in this game is because of your play in Green Bay. How does it feel to have that support behind you?
I mean, that's just my brothers being my brothers. But, I mean, for me, like, I'm hard on myself. Like I say, I got high expectations for myself. So that play as a player and where I'm from, like, that's a play I should make in my sleep, and I didn't make it.
That's good.
Jaquiski, sorry. I understand that you're focusing on that one play because it just happened. But when you look at the season and everything that you went through with your brothers, how much can you be proud of?
Very proud. I mean, early on, a lot of people counted us out, and it wasn't gelling as a team. Well, I won't say it wasn't gelling as a team. It was just we didn't have our identity. I think we didn't have our identity then, and I mean, and it showed. Like, I feel like we lost some games that we shouldn't have lost, and you know, as the season went on, we found our identity, and you know, we hung our head on that, and you know, we did some good things. We even got to the NFC Championship. So, I mean, I love the guys in the locker room, man. I know what they're about. I know what I'm about, and I mean, for us to get to the NFC Championship and all the things it took for us to get there, I mean, it's a heck of a year.
In a game where there's like 60, 70 plays, this feels pretty naive to blame one play, the are talking about as the reason you guys lost. But third downs, it seems like you guys gave, I think, like 70% of third downs. What was going on third downs? Why couldn't you guys get off the field?
I mean, like I said, for us, we as a defense, you know, we didn't execute as much as we needed to. And I mean, like I said, get a Rams credit. They came with a game plan and they executed more than us. Like a lot of things that we was giving up was solely on our defense, and we hang our hat on just make teams beat us by making them make mistakes versus us giving them mistakes. So like I said, I mean us versus our defense, busting coverage, stuff like that. You go back to the Green Bay game, the first drive, we took it as, hey, we gave them 7 points. We can shut this team down, and I mean that's just been our defense all year. Like when the team score, hey, no more. Like that's just what we've been all year.
All right, thank you guys. We got Debo.
Congrats to the Rams, obviously, and wanted to address my hit on Stafford early in the game after Jimmy's interception. You guys have watched me for a long time. I never doing anything out of malicious intent. I watched the video. It looks bad. There's a lot of things going on after the play. I was in pursuit of Jimmy, and he was just in my way and made the hit. But obviously, looking back at it, I feel bad about it, and you guys know that's not the type of player I am. So wanted to apologize for that.
Did you grab him after the game and explain that to him?
I didn't get to see him. No.
Fred, what did you say to Jaquiski that was showing you on the sidelines, speaking to him after he dropped the interception?
I mean, I told him we needed him. He's been such a huge part of what we've done this season. Just to even we wouldn't be here without him. Especially after some of the plays he made last game, and just had a heck of a year. I look back at how much he's grown, and in that moment, I was just letting him know like we were going to need him to try and win the game.
Was the fact that you guys were on the field for 42 plays in the first half and allowing them to convert third downs at a high rate, did that impact, maybe did it have attrition? Did you guys deal with attrition in the second half because of it?
Well, I mean, that for sure that wasn't us. We needed to get off the field, and it just wasn't going our way. We weren't executing as a unit, and who knows if that affected the second half. It was good that we held them to 7 in the first half. Like that's, given what it was, but we knew we had to close it out in the second half to win the game, and we didn't.
Fred, I'm sure you're still processing this to some extent, but what are your kind of raw emotions right now about coming up short in this stuff?
It feels just about how you think it feels. I just know we for sure had opportunities to close it out on defense, and we didn't. And that sucks. And you look at it. I sit there and I think back at all the plays I had, how I could have done better, and I know I'm going to be sick watching the tape because. If we believe that we're the number one defense, we needed to come out and play much better than we did.
How long does it take you to grieve this loss?
I'm not really sure. I know I want to get past it and get back to work right away. You guys know that this season wasn't what I would have wanted, personally. But as a team, I'm just so proud of the guys, and with the way we started and to come back and be in this position is incredible. Personally, I'm always going to look at how I could have been better to help the team, and to, I for sure feel like I could have made way more plays to get us in a better position, maybe, to just to even start the playoffs. I don't know. I'm gonna look at it hard though. I'll for sure be better. I know that.
What you talked about? Obviously, you guys needed to execute better in the fourth quarter. Words can only go so far, so I'm just kind of curious. What were you saying to try to kind of stop that surge in the fourth quarter, trying to rally guys up?
I was trying to just reiterate the fact that we just needed to take it one play at a time and do our jobs. And like you said, like words only go so far, but I know I could have been way better. It's just like I look back at so many of those and how we could have just, been tighter and what I could have done better to try and make a play. And that whole first half was just not our style. It sucks.
Do you feel like maybe they won the battle in the trenches, especially in that second half?
In the second half?
Yeah.
How many rush yards do they have in the second half?
Don't know. That's my top of my head, but
I think they got most of their rush yards in the first half, but we gave up way too many yards in the pass game. Couldn't get off on third down. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
You've probably seen or heard of Jaquiski playing himself for dropping the interception. I don't know if you talked to him, but what do you tell the teammates who are putting it on himself?
It's hard to really say anything to help him in this moment. Obviously, he missed an opportunity, but there's, I think, 70 other plays that I'm sure a lot of guys I missed a lot of opportunities out there. So it's football. It's one play, and we're definitely going to be there for him.
Is there an emotional aspect to a defense allowing 11 of 18 on third down, and does that impact you guys as the game goes along, particularly after playing 42 plays in the first half?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely felt that first half on my legs a little bit, which I usually don't. So missing our opportunities on third down, which we've been pretty damn good at all year, was one of the reasons we lost.
They ran the ball a lot better in the first half of this game than they had in the previous two meetings. What can you point your finger at anything that caused that, and how much did that kind of tire you guys out down the stretch?
How many yards they have?
It's 70 in the first half.
70 in the first half?
76.
Total?
70 yards rushing for the game.
That was all first half?
Yeah.
It didn't feel like we were giving up too much in the run, but what was the question?
How did that impact,
Yeah, definitely don't like to give up rush yards, but it is what it is.
Nick, it was quite the year for you coming back after the surgery, and then everyone talking about how much stronger you were. But overall, as a team, what do you think you're most proud of individually and as a team and for your team?
I'm just proud that we fought back after a rough start, that we just kept confidence in the team, and I think we grew a lot as a unit, especially D-line and as a defense, and we plugged in guys after injury when people were counting us out after some big injuries. But yeah, we just showed that we could fight, and we're going to keep fighting.
Was there a level of shock at all, given the fact that you guys had done it so consistently, coming back from these ridiculous situations, that it didn't work out this time?
Yeah, you always hope, but you got to put yourself in the right positions to win.
How special is this locker room and this roster, and how hard is it that this era comes to an end after this?
It's super special. I don't think the era comes to an end. I think we have a lot to build off of from this year, and I'm just proud of all the guys that I play with.
All right, thanks, Nick.